Welcome back. This is Barry again with Cryptics ABC for All. And this is tutorial 5B, and we are going to discuss extremes. What are extremes? Well, in this case, it's like the last trick, only you omit letters at both ends. Flags, or use them. Flags are ends, endless, inside, outside, extreme. Again, this is not a common trick, but this certainly will occur. Steps in solving cryptics. As usual, note the spaces and givens. And of course, get straight to, if you can, get straight to guess the key and a synonym. But put these things in the way through, just to get you ready. Okay. Happier outside mechanical barrier. 7 spaces with an R. Okay? Have a go. See what you can do. Okay, you come back and you're all done, you've fixed it, got the answer. Well, let's see what I can do. Looking at the clue, happier outside, mechanical barrier. Outside looks like an extreme trick. All right. Where does it, well, I could refer left and it can refer right. Don't know where to go. For a key, well, we just have to go, we'll go to the front first. Happier. Is that the key? Let's have a look at happier. Happier. What's happier? Give me a synonym, 7-letter synonym for happier. Happier, cheerier. You should have an IER on the end. It's going to be a comparative adjective. If this is a key, comparative adjective. IER. Oh, well, yes. Oh, we can get one. There is a synonym for happier, finishing in IER. It is, yes, merrier. There we go. All right, just prove it. How do you prove it? Happier outside mechanical barrier. Outside. Now, you can, don't forget, you can use or omit the extreme ends. So, I'm looking for merrier. There it is there, isn't it? If I use that ME there, and double RIER, there it is. It's all there. I'm just using the ends. MERRIER, merrier. I prove that's the answer simply by using the extreme trick. Now you notice that a lot of people don't know all these tricks and the uses of tricks, which makes it a little bit harder when you're doing cryptics. Knowing these tricks and names and how they work does help you when you get stuck, and certainly does help you prove it. Okay, next one. Stylish, but extremely chaotic. We have 4 spaces with a C. Okay, over to you. See what you can do. Okay, back again, and I'm sure you've got the answer. Stylish but extremely chaotic. Let's see, flags. Extremely could be an extreme trick. Yes, could be. What's it refer to? Well, we don't know. Could refer to chaotic, could refer to stylish. But it starts with C, and there's a C there. I'm assuming that's going to be the flag, that's going to be the fodder, and this would be therefore the key. All right, that's just using what I can see in front of me. If I'm using the extreme trick, that C is going to be there, I would think. Right, so what's stylish? Uh, of course, you also cheat a bit looking at this. Extreme parts of that gives you CHIC. That's the answer, of course, isn't it? Chic. It's handy knowing these tricks and how they work because just the answer just pops out at you from the fodder. All right? And let's look at it. There's the CH. Let's put it in red so you can see it quite clearly. There's the CH and there's the IC. So we've used the extreme trick to prove that the answer is chic. And that's the only trick we used. Extreme. End of story. Easy peasy. Righto, next one. Bottle empty after last 2 drink. We have 4 spaces, double star, it might be in for a bumpy ride. 4 spaces with an R. Okay, see what you can do. Right, back again, got the answer? It might have been a little bit hard because it is a double star. Let's see. Bottle empty, empty. Empty could be an extreme. Yeah, it could be an extreme flag. Empty, just the middle part's gone. And you only got the ends. Right? Maybe. After, is it referring to after or referring to a bottle? See, bottle could be the key. We don't know. Empty could refer left or right. We don't know. After, that could well be a charade flag. Maybe after last two. It could be after last two. Look at this last. There's a definite last there. Last two. Last two. That refers. That looks like a last trick, not the extreme trick, but a last trick. So I think I'm going to go with that for a start. It's more obvious than the after. The after could be a charade, but we'd have a lot of tricks here. Well, where's the key? Good Lord, where's the key? We got flags all over the shop. There's a flag next to a word here, and there's a flag next to a word here. You don't know where the key is. And after could even be a charade. We don't know. Well, we just got to have. This is where you have a stab. All right. Is bottle the key? What's bottle? Flask? Uh, Container? Jar? Can't get it to work. Drink. Try this one. Drink. Is that the key? What's a drink? Water won't fit. Well, there's a drink there that's pretty popular amongst men. It is, yes. Beer. Got it. Okay. So it fits the spaces in the given. However, we have to prove it. Bottle empty. Well, if bottle's empty, if that's the key, I better underline that so we know that's out of the picture at this stage. So bottle empty. If bottle's empty, what does that mean? If the bottle is empty, it means that there's no inside, so it's the B we want and the E we want because the bottle is to be empty. There it is, just the B and the E we want. I think we want them. After last two, well, drink's the key, we assume. So the last two, fans will see your last two. I thought last two was going to refer to something else like drink, but it's not. I think it's going to refer to the after. This is a tricky phrasing. The phrasing in these clues, you've got to be careful. The flags can go either way. And I think this time it's gone left. It's gone back. Well, after last two, because the last two there would be ER. And if you combine the BE with the ER, you have got your beer. Of course, I knew where I was going, having got the answer. That's why I said I went that way. There we go. So what have we used? We've proved the answer's beer. What have we used? We've used extreme and last. I don't think, well, I suppose you've actually charaded them too, haven't you? I don't think, charade, the after could also be a charade flag, besides being the fodder. This is what can happen. But anyway, you don't actually need a flag for a charade, but that could well be it. So I reckon we've used an extreme, a charade, and a last. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yes, there it is. Okie dokie. Yes, look, thinking at the start, this could be a charade flag, was quite valid. I think it's, in fact, it is, but it's also a fodder. Yes, tricky, tricky. No wonder it's a double star. Okay, next one. Okay, it is host 1100 with extreme ease, and there's 5 spaces with a C. Okay, have a go. Pause it now. Have a go. Okay, you're back now. Very happy you've got it. It's a nice feeling when you get it, isn't it? Yes. Well, let's see what we can get at the clue. Host, 11, oh, there's an abbreviation, 1100. Abbreviation. What's the abbreviation for 1100? Thousands, M, 100C, MC. Okay, it's an M and a C. With, with, with is very often a charade flag. I could go with that, I think. Oh, extreme, yes, extreme is very often a extreme flag. Okay. Well, now where's the key? See, is it going to be host? Is it going to be ease? We have to work it out. Right, well, let's try. All you can do is try. Let's try host. Is that the key? Is that the key? Host. What's a host? Like an army, a host of men, army, 1100 men. Oh, that's why I thought of that. 1100 men. Host? Of course, it may not be. It may not be that. Could be a host of a party or a wedding or something like that. Oh, hang on. Yes, the host of a party or a wedding, and you spell it out is EMCEE. There it is. We've got it. Host, I reckon, is the key. So, how do we get it? Well, 1100 is the MC, so we got that part done. That's the MC there. So that's that part there. Now, where's the other part? Oh, 3 E's. With extreme ease. Extreme ease. Ah, yes. Extreme is not referring to ease, which you think it might be. I don't think it is, because if you use extreme ease, extreme part of ease, you only get 2 E's, and there's 3 here. So it's not referring to the ease. So what's it referring to? I think it's referring to the fact that this is where you put the ease. Ease is an abbreviation. As many E's as you like. How many do we like? We like 3 at this stage. And now you must put them at the extreme ends. Well, there you go. It's a positional trick. Extreme means put these E's on the extreme parts of MC. Well, how about that? That should have been a double star too, although the answer's fairly simple to get from the start. Well, what have we used? We've used abbreviation. We won't put AB down there. I don't think we need to do that. It's not a structural clue, a trick. With is a charade and extreme. So a charade and extreme. Okay, here we go. See what's down here. A container. Yes, with can be a container. Yes, it is a container because the MC is contained in the E's. Yes. See, with can be a flag for a charade normally, or it can also be a container, and that's what we have here. It's a container because the MC, as you can see quite clearly, MC is contained in the extreme E's. Yeah, very good, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Now, what have I got here? Some more words of wisdom or something. Let's see what we've got here. Um, Note, host is not linked to 1100, as the overall meaning suggests. It does. It says host 1100. Yeah, but of course, that's the phrasing you might get if you start reading meanings into these clues, but they're not sentences. Don't read meanings into the overall sentence. So it's not linked to 1100. 1100 is linked to extreme ease via the charade, which actually shouldn't be a charade, should be a container, with. The container flag with. There it is. So don't be misled by the phrasing of the compiler. Don't be misled into thinking this is a sentence with the phrasing that you have to use. You don't have to use his phrasing. Okay, because it doesn't help you. Next one. Extreme disorder corrupts and upsets order. Okay, 8 spaces with an S. Away you go. Of course, when I say away you go, I don't mean go away. I mean have a go. Have a go at the answer. I mean, obviously, looking at what you've got there is the easy way. Don't go away. Look at what's on the screen and work it out there. But just pause it. Okay, here we go. Extreme disorder. Extreme. There's a flag, I would think. Extreme flag. Extreme disorder. Could be DIER. Oh, no, you've got an S there. Anyway, we don't know. Upsets. To me, that's an anagram flag. Upsets order. Okay, I think that's an anagram flag. Oh, not marked. I think it should be. I think it should be. Well, anyway, I'm going with that being an anagram. Right, okay. If that's the case, if that's the flag there, it might not be. Looking at that, if that's a flag, order, I was thinking order could be the key. But I'm looking at it again, upsets order could be the key. There's a whole different ballgame. Upsets order. I'll have a go at that. Upsets order. What upsets order? What upsets order? Ups, what upsets a loud noise? A hooligan? It actually could be a verb, actually. Upsets order. What's something that upsets order? A verb. Upsets. And a synonym for upsets order. To upset order. I'm thinking of a classroom, being a teacher, ex-teacher, retired teacher, old teacher, whatever you like. Upsets order. I've seen plenty of that in the classroom. Yes, if a student upsets the order in the classroom, what does he do? Yes, there it is. There, look. I can see it now fitting in with the extreme. He disrupts the class, doesn't he? He disrupts the order. And how do you get the extreme to work there? Well, you got to use the whole 2 words. There's the DIS, or disrupts anyway. Disrupts, let's put the answer down so we can see what it is. So there's the DIS. Okay. There's the DIS. Where's the RUPS? There it is. RUPTS. So it's the extreme part of the double word. There's your disrupts. So there it is. That's the answer. And I thought upsets was going to be an anagram, but it ended up not being that. And what have we got? We've got extreme flag. That's all we got. Extreme flag. Okay, that's that. End of story. Done. And another note, same note here. If viewers click or subscribe with no name needed, it tells me they are interested in what's going on. And this encourages me to keep doing more puzzles. So don't forget to do that, please, if you wouldn't mind. And don't forget all exercises are taken from Lovett's Cryptic Crosswords. I'm putting this in now more often because when you get to the stage, you should really be having a look at other texts with cryptic crosswords in, just to see what's around, get an idea, get a feel. You won't sort of solve all of them, that's for sure. But it's good to get a feel. Okay, that's it. Next one shortly.